I work with what you have, you know, just make it happen and go from there. So I still don't own a camera. We've been using my phone the entire time for all these reactions. So we've learned how to up the quality through editing, but like other than that, it's the same kind of serious. God damn it. What the fuck is he doing already?
Is that an oboe? Not an oboe.
That sounds like a fucking violin.
That's
you said an oboe.
Yeah, I know. I'm
what is that?
As fuck.
In the corner.
I know what it's called. It's a thing. They use it on electric guitars. It's a I keep forgetting.
I can't see it, so
I know what it is. I know what it is though.
Tell us what it is. What the hell is he doing?
So
that sounds like a violin.
Wait, what's that?
I did not expect it. Okay, so what he is using is something called an EBow, which I don't really know that they work on an acoustic, so this must be a different style of EBow.
Apparently he's making it work.
It's a different type of EBow, but if you guys have ever looked at an EBow, they're basically something that makes every string sustain if you hold it down there long enough, and that is how he's getting the violin type sound. That is insane. I did not expect that. I saw it. I didn't even notice it in his hand. All right, well, that's what that is. Let's take a look here.
You ought to get one.
No.
EBow core.
No. But look how it sounds on that. Okay, no, I get the open tuning now too.
Oh wait, he has something in his hand. What is he using in his hands to make that sound? I've never heard that sound come out of a guitar before. Hold on.
So I'm fairly certain that is an EBow. I'll get into what it does a bit later on, but in short, it sustains the note that you play on guitar, and he's using it in a really creative way to get his guitar to almost sound like an oud or some sort of instrument like that.
Wait, so is there something electric in there? There's that thumb technique. See what I mean? There's that thumb technique, what I was talking about, and I've explained this in the video, so I'm not going to go in deep again. So he has the finger already resting on the note, and then he hits with the thumb right afterwards. And that's how you get that noise. He does it very, very well. Very, very well. That's like his specialty when he does it.
It's got a line way louder. Ooh, some palm muting. Haven't seen that from him.
He's doing a little bit of everything.
It's harmonics on the 12th fret. His forefinger. A lot more percussion in this too.
Wow. Wow, like I am getting sucked in to this performance of him playing a song that I've never heard, because If this is the movie, I've never seen The Last of the Mohicans. I know, I live under a rock. Surprise, surprise.
Again, like, it's just all these things that he does that creates the atmosphere, like with the chugging in between, and then the tap, you know, like, and then here's some harmonics. And what I love is that he hits the harmonic of the guitar, he lets the harmonic ring, and he doesn't touch the string that he hit the harmonic on. So for instance, he hit the harmonic on the G string, and then he let it ring out by not touching it.
Using his nails of plectrum. It's full of tricks, this guy. The harmonics everywhere. These hammer-ons from nowhere with the left hand. Making a kick drum out of his guitar. So effective using a nail to chug on that string.
All right. Last of the Mohicans. I did not expect the EBO.
Neither did I.
So just as one of the observations I made on just overall how that worked, and I'd never seen one that works with an acoustic, so we might have to do some research on that to figure out exactly how that works. On the electric versions, it uses the electric magnets and stuff to make those sounds. On the I don't know if that one had some kind of battery or something on it that would continue stimulating the strings. I'm not sure how that one worked, but what I did notice is that it was significantly quieter.
But even though I've never heard this song before, I don't care. He is like owning that guitar. Like that guitar is like an extension of his hand.
Some quick finger picking in there. Oh my god.
And he did the chugs while the ringing or the dissonance was going on from the note of the harmonic. So the harmonic was just like... Dun, 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 dun. So it almost sounds like there's like two instruments playing at the same time. Yep. And that's how he does it, because he gets that legato going, he gets that harmonic to ring out, and he makes sure he doesn't accidentally mute it.
Goes without saying at this point, but just another tour de force, another fantastic arrangement from this guy. As ever, I'm spoilt for choice for things to look at and break down. I've got a few ideas of what I want to tackle alongside the EBO, so let's get to that. Okay, so I broke out the old acoustic to demonstrate this a bit more efficiently. This is a thing I have covered to some extent before in my loop pedal demonstrations videos, which I'll link to with the eye up there. But you can get a lot of sounds out of the guitar rather than just kind of chords and kind of, you know, strumming and that sort of thing. You can use it very percussively, so some things you can do, slap the frets here, you can slap above the sound hole. The thing he did that was really cool was tapping.
In comparison to the rest of his playing, so as soon as he put it down and started strumming, the audio was much louder. So I think even using those, it sounds like there might be something that you may want to consider if you're using something like that, is that there is going to be a difference in volume. It's not the same as really, you know, plucking on a string or playing a harmonic or anything. The the overall volume of what we were hearing when he was doing it. It was much lower. I don't think it's anything he can do about that. It's just how they are, I think. Yeah. But yeah, it was really interesting, and I guess I get the drop tuning now.
Ooh. Never seen him do these kind of classical flamenco styles before with his fingers. Oh. Using every part, even using this part here, to get percussive hits. Ever-present artificial harmonics. Just really make that main melody sing. Left hand keeping this rhythm along with the taps on the right, so we know where the beat is.
Hands and arms, because the way he is strumming, the way he like taps on the guitar, the way that he's like plucking the strings and just, I mean, he just utilizes the whole guitar. It's not just one part of the guitar. It's amazing what he does here.
Dude, one of the most beautiful chord progressions ever. Like, I've heard that in quite a bit of songs, and it's just, he does a really good job. Let's hear that again.
That finger picking thing was like so freaking clean, dude.
Dude, it's those chords, man. Those chords too, like they hit you in the feels real good.
The open D tuning, because that really lent itself to using a bow, you know, because you're not able to manipulate the rhythm of it. It's more of a sustained thing, so you want to make sure that you have all the notes you need, and then making those unique chords, because he was hitting it generally on those E-bows. It's only intended for one string at a time.
Edo wants to know what he's using to get such a beautiful sound, bro. He has a clip-on mic. That's all he has. That's what's so amazing. If you see what he's doing, is he's facing the mic away from the sound hole, so it's on top of the wood. And normally when you're playing on acoustic, the resonance underneath that bounces off the wall. So what happens is it bounces off the walls in the wood, and you still get sound out of the overall acoustic, but the sound hole, you'll get more of the warm sound.
Stop for a second, because I'm like really impressed with how effortless he makes it. And something else I'm noticing, like depending on where you hit the guitar, it makes a different percussion sound. Didn't even know that was a thing, or didn't know that would happen. Yeah, I imagine some artists but I didn't know you could like make it sound like it's your own set of drums too. Like, what? I'm floored. I don't know what that little thing is in his hands that's making that noise on the strings, but that sounds really cool. Really, really cool.
The body of the guitar with just a finger, you get this kind of more low bass drum type sound, whereas if you use a nail or kind of flick at it, you get a sharper, more kind of snare type sound. A thing they did that was really cool was kind of hit the guitar here. So again, this is just a different percussive sound. You can get kind of like toms. Lots of sounds to be had. Quite a departure from the more kind of traditional, you know.
Battery powered or something? Does it vibrate? What is it?
It doesn't. It actually affects the pickup in EBO, and it gives you like a feedback kind of noise.
Oh, so the EBO probably has a pickup inside of it. It probably makes it resonate more. It probably has a magnet inside of it, I'm assuming.
I gotta.
It has to have a magnet. So pickups have magnets in it. So magnets will create sound, and normally you need a way for that to come through. So what I'm assuming is it's probably a particular magnet that is making the string do what it's doing as he's sliding up and down. But let us know in the comments.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay, that's what makes sense. So it probably adds some surge or energy through that magnet to create the rumble effect.
Dynamo.
I'm getting one. I love that. Like I already thought of like 8 million different ways I could use that in a sound production. Just like I can't believe I've never used one before.
I'll show you a couple songs that have some EBO in it.
Yeah, I mean it almost no, never mind.
You've probably heard a couple songs.
I probably have and probably thought it was something else.
Yeah.
Dang. Whoa.
What's really cool is he's using it to sustain some notes and still hammer on others with his left hand. Never seen it used like this before. Very creative.
I love that sound, dude.
Petikan pertama langsung membentuk suasana yang megah dan misterius. Keenam reaktor serentak menatap layar, terbawa oleh dentingan gitar yang bagaikan membuka pintu menuju dunia lain. Alunan itu terasa luas, seperti hamparan alam yang tak berujung. Perpindahan nada terjadi begitu mulus, menghadirkan rasa penasaran yang semakin dalam. Harmoni yang tercipta membuat suasana di ruangan terasa tegang namun indah. Sesekali mereka mengangguk pelan, seakan mengakui keanggunan musik yang mengalun. Pada bagian melodi utama, getaran nada terdengar kuat namun penuh kelembutan. Setiap petikan seperti membentuk lukisan di udara, memadukan warna hangat dan dingin dalam satu kanvas suara. Transisi menuju bagian tengah lagu membuat ketegangan meningkat, ritme menjadi lebih dinamis, seperti derap langkah yang mantap menuju puncak cerita. Keenam reaktor sedikit condong ke depan, mengikuti irama yang kian menggema. Improvisasi gitar memberikan dimensi baru pada lagu, seakan angin membawa pesan dari masa lalu. Jari-jari Alip Bata bergerak luwes, menciptakan resonansi yang membuat pendengarnya terpaku. Menjelang akhir, nada mulai menurun perlahan, suasana kembali tenang, namun meninggalkan sisa-sisa emosi yang masih bergema di hati. Keenam reaktor hanya terdiam, menyerap setiap detik terakhir. Petikan penutup terdengar jernih, seperti titik akhir dari perjalanan panjang. Tatapan mereka masih terfokus, seolah enggan mengalihkan perhatian dari layar, hening yang tersisa menjadi penutup yang sempurna. Itulah lur untuk reaksi kali ini. Sampai jumpa lagi di video lainnya bersama channel Rafiko. Admin ucapkan terima kasih telah menonton.